Some guy in my Discord server counted how many girls he'd played with. Number of Apex games with girls. Hey, Apex Legends community. What? Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/justneckbeardthings, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Let's see if we can get this video to them 1,000 likes. Okie dokie. Let go. Gender in Asia for a white guy is insane. I'm a tall, fit, white guy with blue eyes in Asia, and the supply of women is limitless. You can meet with several women each day, even if you only swipe right every 40th person. I only swipe right on the hottest ones. You cannot even keep up with all of the meeting requests. In Europe and the US, it wasn't like that. Anyways, next date is coming up in an hour. You know that whole thing I said about if you have to brag about it, you likely aren't? If you're saying you are tall, fit, and, well, I mean a white guy, that probably is true. But the others too, I don't believe it. Plus, also, last I checked in Asia, there are legitimate whole rental girlfriend kind of stuff. It wasn't just that one anime, it's an actual thing. Yes, the first recorded instance of the neckbeard, the ancient artifact. You tip the stone hat to the witch doctor to see if she'll tip you back. Honestly, I was not expecting to see this anytime at any point in time at all, but now that the fact that this exists, I kind of want to go see it. I don't know if it was somebody way in the ancient past that was able to foresee the future, or if somewhere in the future, these dum-dums got a time machine, went back and broke it. Either that or this may be the original 4chan user. Now imagine this, a Japanese guy really into American culture learns English through Family Guy and constantly speaks like Peter Griffin. Look, if anybody ever makes this a skit on YouTube, please do let me know, because I feel like this is something I would very much love to see. Why are female characters so flat? They do it strictly to piss you off. I can absolutely guarantee somebody in the dev team knows that there will be a dum-dum like you who would actually go out and make this whole review. I didn't even need to read the rest, but you know we're gonna do it anyways. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't expecting some kind of anime proportions, but in the previous games you could tell a woman from a man. And now, even with light clothes, there is no difference between the two. It's almost as if From didn't bother modeling variants for most chest pieces. Yeah, the only sets there where difference is visible are those where a lot of skin is exposed, like the hero set, and even then, it's barely visible. Is it laziness, less modeling to do, or a cowardly attempt to avoid controversy from the Anglo countries? So you mean to tell me that because the developers of the game did not focus on the chest areas of the characters and did not give them enough booba to meet your standards, you are gonna get pissy, aren't you? As for the whole thing I said in the beginning, I don't really know. I always find like the slightest bit of humor when people do things that doesn't cause any harm, but they do it deliberately to piss off a pissy person. Like I remember a while back, I think it was King of Fighters, people were complaining about character's chest size, so in response, the game devs decided to make that character's chest bigger. Color hair, check. Overly done makeup, check. Supporting OnlyFans and modern feminism strongly, check. Yep, we got a Marcus on our hands. That's a strong sentence coming from somebody whose hands probably should not be anywhere near anybody. She chose to be a content creator instead of adding to the issue. Maybe she should learn how to tell men to do the right thing and focus on themselves instead of letting them blow their money. That's what she should have done. And what are you doing outside of testing the suspension of your gaming chair every single day? Because last I checked, I do not believe you have a big enough of an IQ to actually have a coherent sentence, let alone a discussion, so I believe we are done here. How dare desperate will Russian women be to find a husband from the US? I mean, even attractive young women will want a skinny 20-something middle-class American man, since the Russian economy will be destroyed once visas are allowed again. Will I be able to take advantage of attractive young Russian women and impregnate and marry her, a kitty for middle-class life? Jonathan, 31, looking for my lovely ever after. Must be blonde or brunette, be fit and tone, go to the gym more than 4 times weekly, be no more than 5'11" and no less than 5'4" in height, be available at all times. Yeah, apparently that also then includes the 5 times a week at the gym too, huh? Give good head, be able to cook and clean, devote as much of your time to me as possible, have a steady income of more than $70,000, what is that, PA, Pennsylvania or something, have your own apartment that I can crash at occasionally. If you fit these criteria, swipe right. I will not settle for anything less. Also, not interested in BBWs and single moms. Why is it that there are some dum-dums that think that just because you have a Tinder profile, that thinks that this is perfectly okay? What part of this did you honestly think you would work? And hopefully this is satire, because if it's not, oh boy. Attention, looking for a attractive e-girl. Requirements: must be hecka chill and yet funny. Must have Discord. Must be 14 plus. Must send me Addy so I can spoil. Additional request will be personal. Vouchers appreciated. And yes, I'm serious. Then you are honestly seriously that crazy. Holy dang. You really think that people would respond to this, let alone give you their address? I'm fairly certain you have no idea what you were thinking when you posted this. Myself in the presence of the alpha. Yeah, I don't like where this is going. But I didn't give a darn. I sprinted to the bathroom, locking the stall door, but then I heard it, the restroom door opening, his footsteps. The alpha was standing right outside my stall. I can smell your excitement, woman. Your point? Sorry, can the person who looks like Hot Topic threw up on them please step forward? Your little mobile game ad got out somewhere. And look, I haven't been to the gym because allergies really do suck sometimes, but this alone is giving me 6-pack abs from all the dry heaving it's got me doing. I didn't like this from the get-go, and I still don't like it. And the fact that one of my first thoughts about this was, yeah, this was probably typed with a dude using only one hand, makes it even worse. Telling a girl you jerked her is the ultimate compliment. With all the free offer there is, she was chosen. Yeah, you know, cause nothing says I love you like out of all of the people in the world, I chose to spank the yank tank to you. Y'all did not get bullied for liking anime. Y'all got bullied because you did stuff like growl at people in class and ninja sprinted to the lunchroom. Be honest with yourselves, please. Okay, so I know this is likely a repost, but every single time I see this post, I think back to one of the weirdest high school memories I have, which is actually, in regards to the anime club I was actually in, let alone the, head of. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With my friends in the cafeteria, and just out of nowhere, I was about to synchro summon Drill Warrior because it was all the way back when those cards were new, and I got hit with a hot dog. I'm not even kidding. I don't know why. It sucked, and it was confusing. You know, the more I see stuff like this, the more now I'm fairly certain that whenever I see models posing, it's more so just a stock photo of the model, and they just Photoshop the graph on the shirt. Because could you imagine being told the pose for this mask? Although, when you come to think of it, this probably is one of the most effective ways to social distance yourself, because there is nobody who will want to get within a 10-foot radius of you, let alone 6 foot in general. Fun. What are you wearing, if that's okay to ask? Can I ask how old are you? Do you like older guys? It depends on how much older. 38. Hope that is okay. I'm 15. So, that's ped. It's not when you turn 16 or 17. Back in the old days, people were getting married at 12. Hey, ding dong, this ain't the old days, the last I checked. Plus, also, wasn't it back in the time you're trying to use to justify your little weird thing here? Wasn't that when people lived to like 20, 25 at the max? Notice how Pepper's opinion went from he used to be that creepy, awkward guy who used to ask me out to, wow, you're so handsome, and I don't need any security anymore. I feel safe. That's the halo effect of beauty, and it's very real. No, I still remember Aldrich Killian from Iron Man 3. This is very much that whole rejection turned into revenge kind of story. Anybody and everybody is going to be surprised if you haven't seen somebody in 20 years and then they look completely different. But what actually doesn't really change that much over 20 years is any bad habits. Like in this exact scene that the video is showing a picture of, this is the whole scene where he says, "Here, look at my brain," and then just doesn't even wait for her to answer, just blows up a big hologram. Plus, also, I'm fairly certain right around the same time that either it was Tony or Pepper Potts that was asking Happy to keep an eye on the guy that Killian brought. But yeah, no, thinking you could see a superhero or a guy be a bad boy and then automatically think, yep, bad boy gets women, works every time. It might just be me, but I kind of feel like you need to rewatch the movie. I'll give you an easy way to get to it. It's literally one of the first things that pops up on Disney+. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications to see if we can get this video to that good old fast stack of them 1,000 likes, okie dokie. But with that, I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.